Game of the Immortals. Available now on Google Play and App Store. 𝐍ᴜᴅญ่! Come and join the fighting actions here with Johnny Park, Natalia, and Kenjiro. Game of the Immortals. Available on the Google Play and App Store. Download now. 𝐍ᴜᴅญ่! 𝐍ᴜᴅญ่!
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without express written consent of Nudge Plus.
And we are still here in Novadeci in Novaliches, Quezon City. Joel Parcon po, kasama ang aking partner na si Coach Noy Africa. Hinahatid sa inyo itong NAASCU Season 22 laban between itong MLQU at CUP. Coach Noy, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, Joel. Yun nga, MLQU going up against the City University of Pasay. Both teams coming off losses in their previous games. MLQU losing to UMAC, and ito namang CUP losing versus PCU. And looking at the standings, itong CUP 2-2 so far in the tournament, while itong MLQU currently winless after 4 games.
And we've got an additional report here from 𝐍ᴜᴅᴜ. 𝐍ᴜᴅᴜ, take it away.
Our fourth game seems like a promising match, with the Novaliches University eager to finally claim a victory under their name. The last game was a tight one for the Stallions, but it unfortunately did not give them the results they wanted. But it definitely ignited their flame even more. On the other side of the court, we have the City University of Pasay players that are aiming to bounce back from last game's defeat. They're planning to soar their way into victory. Both teams are hungry for redemption, but which one will reign supreme? The game is about ready to begin. Let me turn you over to our venue announcers.
And thank you for that report. 𝐍ᴜᴅᴜ are one of our 3 courtside reporters on hand today. So, etong MLQU will want to get their first win here. Parang itong CUP will want to get on the winning side of everything.
Even if both teams coming off losses, we had some great performances for both teams. For MLQU, Antonio finished with 25 points in her last game, Placido with 16, Dino with 15, while for the side of CUP, De Leon finished with 17, Yugto finished with 17. Meneses had a double-double, but not the usual double-double that you would expect from him. Of course, if you don't know Kurt Meneses, he is a point guard, one of the smallest players on the squad of CUP. He finished with a double-double, 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists.
And these are the players that we will watch out for from these 2 teams. Importante nga yun, sabi mo, Coach, si Meneses will be the measuring stick para dito sa kanyang kupunan. And John just reads right now with a smile on his face.
You know, whenever ito si Kurt Meneses plays, he is a walking triple-double. He's on a walking triple-double watch all the time. He's averaging, I believe, 15.7 rebounds and close to 8 assists per game. So, hindi fluke yung 11 rebounds ng huling game. And against PCU, only one player aside from him had double digits in rebounds. That was Solomon Itang.
First basket goes to the Green Eagles. Malalaman natin dito alin ba ang mas matulin, ang kabayo o ang agila. Here are the Stallions foul will be on the floor. And it's a foul on 𝐍𝐿. Antonio gets a screen from Placido. Shot clock running out. Placido, jumper is up and in.
Just showing excellent shot-making ability is Placido with that fadeaway off the glass.
Here's Meneses. The man to watch. 𝐍𝐿 for three. Yes, sir.
Great setup coming from Meneses, drawing the defense, spraying it to the corner.
Dito naman sa kabila, it's a layup for Antonio. And an inbound violation para dito kay Jomar 𝐍𝐿. Here are the Stallions once again. Oh, nice block by Kurt Meneses, but they couldn't get the rebound. So the big man redeems himself.
And it's very early in the game, but the game leader in blocks is Kurt Meneses.
And we've got, I believe it's going to be an 8-second violation. Hindi nila natawid yung bola in time.
So back-to-back turnovers for CUP.
Here's MLQU. Manriza. 5 seconds on the clock. Manriza, the jumper is too strong. 𝐍𝐿 recovers the loose ball. 𝐍𝐿 going all the way. Loses control of the ball. Saves it to Meneses. Back to 𝐍𝐿. Jab step right. Goes left. Back to Meneses. Quebec for three. No good. Up ahead, Manriza with the easy layup.
And the Stallions with an early advantage, 8-5, looking to get their first win of season 22.
At tatawagan ng foul dun si Antonio. Holding on. Here's Ruiz. Gives it up to 𝐍𝐿. Quebec. Pinahinga ng maaga dito si Meneses. 𝐍𝐿 for three. Bounces out. Tatakbo ulit dito ang Stallions. Manriza kicking it out. Jumper is up. No good. And there is a foul that will be called on Quebec. Nang hinayang doon. Etong si Duterte. Ang ganda ng pasiwas niya pagkatapos niya rumibang. Tapos may foul pala. Shot clock is short. And Julian will be called for the traveling violation.
We've seen a lot of traveling violations called all day.
So here are the Green Eagles. Behind the back pass, nice one. That is a candidate for our Spalding play of the day. And back-to-back baskets for the Green Eagles as Quebec makes that easy layup.
Quick baskets in the inside for the team in green.
As continuation will be given to Antonio as he makes that basket and gets the foul.
Well, very early. Both teams looking like they're preparing us for a high-scoring game, trading baskets. Just a great move.
That's Quebec called for the foul.
Nice move.
And Antonio makes the bonus free throw. Mabilis ang balasa dito ni Coach Benedict Martin. The score is 10-9, 1-point lead for the Stallions. As we've got a report from Janella. Janella, take it away.
City University of Pasay came here with only 9 players on their lineup. Some of their players are still in the province dahil sa nagdaang long weekend. Magiging challenging daw ito para sa Green Eagles, ngunit kumpiyansa pa rin daw silang may papanalo ang laban. Joel and Noy?
Thank you for that report, Janella Manuel. And the Green Eagles, kaya mabilis din ang balasa ni Coach Martin ng mga players niya kasi ayaw niyang mapagod masyado.
Making it sure that they have fresh legs on the floor at all times.
Nagulat din, ako personally nagulat ako na ang bilis ng playing time ni Kurt Meneses. Parang hindi yata siya nakapag 5 minutes on the floor eh. Mintis yung unang free throw para dito kay Ryan Gaon. Second one goes in. So almost half ng listed players ng CUP ay nasa probinsya pa.
As Dino hits on back-to-back threes, averaging 15 points per game, almost a third, almost halfway there already with 6.
Here's Quebec for 3. Off the back iron. Rebounded there by De Guzman, beating Luterte to that board. Nice layup, but it doesn't go. Second servings, De Guzman and 2 green shirts battling for possession. Sabi ni Luterte, natalo na ako sa rebound dito sa kabilang side. Yung isa kong rebound kanina, hindi na-count.
Tapos ngayon, Zambol, possession na araw sa MLQU.
But you gotta love the intensity of this young man, Luterte. "14 seconds on the shot clock para dito sa MLQU. Verdos. Jab right, goes left. Jumper is up, no good. So CUP with a chance to get in closer. Ruiz over to Luterte. Gives it up. On the attack, the layup is up, no good. Second chance, yes.
Just an effort play there for Casuyon.
Verdan. Casuyon.
Well, actually looking at the bench for both teams, seems like a 2-man advantage lang naman for CUP. Probably the same situation for MLQU.
Of course, this past week, it was a long weekend for students, for schools basically. Because of dahil sa undas.
And technically, sem break for most schools. So students going home to the provinces.
Here's Ruiz asking for a screen from Duterte. Ruiz on the attack. Will draw a foul. And will shoot two. As his shooting arm was hit.
Well, if you're gonna ask for a screen, that guy Duterte would be a good guy to get a screen from.
Pero pinahinga na siya. Bumalik na sa loob si Quebec.
Well, with the way Meneses has been playing in this tournament, I wouldn't have been surprised if he were the one checking in for Duterte.
Mintis yung free throw para kay Ruiz. Dalawa pa rin ang lamang dito ng Stallions. Manriza gives it up to Dino. Back to Manriza, looking for a path inside. He's blocked by 𝐍𝐿ᴜᴅ.
Good rotation on the help there for 𝐍𝐿ᴜᴅ getting the block.
Miss on the shot for the green shirts. Here's MLQU. Dino misses. Tumatakbo ulit dito ang green shirts. Gonzalez. No good. Second serving by 𝐍𝐿ᴜᴅ. Still nothing going. Dino finally grabs the defensive board. Extra pass to Manriza, who is fouled by Quebec. That will be Quebec's second foul.
A great decision there for Enciso, waiting for the defense to commit. Finding an open teammate inside. Going to the free throw line is Manriza. Well, whenever you have an advantage in a fast break situation, you should score. Just because you have a man advantage. But it's really a matter of being able to patiently wait for those options to open. You cannot just force your way inside, especially if the spacing is not that good.
A timeout is called on the floor. The score is 19-15. It's a 4-point lead for the Stallions. We'll be right back. And we are here at the Novaliches Development Cooperative Convention Center.
In Novaliches City.
In Novaliches, Quezon City. Lamang ng 4 na puntos ang Stallions, 19-15, as 𝐍𝐿ᴜᴅ is fouled by Enciso.
Novaliches is a municipality in Quezon City.
I believe so. I've always heard it said that way, Novaliches, Quezon City. Kaya Google is our friend. Paki-search na lang, partner. Substitution coming in. Verdos checking into the game. So itong CUP may Berdan Casuyon, tapos yung MLQU naman may Charles Bertos. Enciso for 3. No good. failing to trail the rebound with 0.1 seconds remaining, with 1/10 of a second remaining here in the first quarter. 2-point lead pa rin para dito sa MLQU. And that's it for the first quarter. The score is 19-17, 2-point lead for the MLQU Stallions over the Green Eagles of CUP. We'll be back for the second quarter. This is NAASCU Season 22. And that is Spalding, our official ball dito sa NAASCU Season 22. You are still with us here, Joel Parcon at Noy Africa, with Janela Manuel, Beyonce Puspus, and Samantha Bustamante on the sidelines. Lamang ng dalawa ang Stallions after one quarter.
Well, in the first 3 games so far today, it took one telling run for a team to actually create the separation, but so far we haven't seen that in this game, so that could be coming here in the second quarter.
But one thing I also noticed is that yung sa first 3 games natin, medyo telling kasi yung difference ng both teams. Dito sa dalawang teams na to, MLQU at CUP, halos pantay silang ang dalawang teams natin.
And of course, MLQU has every reason to want a win here. Still haven't experienced a win in the 22nd season ng ating NAASCU.
Exactly. Skip pass there by Ruiz over to Meneses. Like we mentioned, he only played around 3 minutes ng first quarter. Let's see if ibababad siya ni Coach Martin dito sa second quarter. Shot is off. Rebound by Dino. Straight up ahead. Antonio with the layup.
And this Antonio-Dino combination for MLQU, combining for 13 points so far in the game.
Gives the lead back to the Stallions. Ito umatake. Pasok yung tira para dito kay Gaon.
It's up to the other players as MLQU just completely denying Kurt Meneses of the basketball.
Markado na talaga no, si Kurt Meneses. As a foul will be called on Kasuyon underneath. And Kasuyon, that will be his first personal. And a warning has been issued to Kasuyon for resentment to a call. Almost a steal there by Meneses. Dino to the corner. 3 from Antonio. No good. Here's Meneses with the rebound. Meneses on the attack. Stops for the jumper and he's fouled. Oh, and he is shaken up a bit.
Well, he fell on one side, but fell on the side of the arm with the sleeve.
Medyo nahatak ng kaunti ng pababa.
And I think the best part is he didn't land on his shooting arm. So he makes the first.
Giving CUP the lead. He's 2 for 2. And we've got a report from Janela. Janela, what do you have?
Wala pa rin na ipapanalo ang MLQU Stallions this season. Their errors and lack of communication led them to 0-4 team standing. They are also struggling on turnovers and that allows their opponent to extend their leads from the last game. Kadalasan ring napafoul out ang kanilang mga big men, especially on the second half na kailangan sila. Now they will try their best again to clinch their first win. Joel Lenoy.
And thank you for that report, Janela Manuel. So, importante nga naman na especially if you're playing against teams na yung mga big men nila ay big talaga. Importante yun na your big men, itong sila Julian, they should stay in the game.
And also important to take care of the basketball. And so far, they've been taking care of the ball well. Only 3 turnovers. And if you want to protect a ball, ito yung klase ng bola na kailangan protektahan. Dahil itong Spalding na bola natin, napakaganda.
Napakaganda nga naman ang Spalding. It is really made for the game. Triple is good for Antonio.
Antonio will be the first player in double digits for both teams. Combined 19 na itong dalawa. Sila ni Dino.
Ito ulit ang CUP. They already had a taste of the lead earlier pero sunod-sunod naman ang pagkabuslog dito ng MLQU to put up this 4-point lead for themselves. Shot was a little wild para dito kay Tolentino. So bola babalik sa CUP. Meneses calling for horns. Shoots the 3. Yes, sir!
He's very selective with his shots, but Kurt Meneses really knows when he needs to score. That's the first attempt for him from the field.
Mintes yung corner 3. And bola babalik sa green shirts.
So it looks like both teams wala yatang plano maghiwalay as they continue to just stay within striking distance of each other.
Gaon gives it to Duterte. Meneses attacks. Meneses with the layup. Too strong. Antonio bringing down the ball. Antonio attacks. Gives it up. Shot no good for Tolentino. And he will also give up a foul.
Which could actually turn out to be a good foul because Meneses was way ahead on that play. So if CUP was able to gain control of possession, would have been a breakaway for Meneses.
Speaking of Meneses, that's a corner jumper. Getting his ilang point na yan ni Meneses. 7th point.
That's what you like about him. He knows how to balance, trying to set up his teammates and looking for his own shot as yet again another traveling violation for MLQU.
It's the, yung nag-jab muna sila papunta sa isang side. Yun yung nakakahuli sa kanila.
And then you end up putting the ball on the floor on the same side as the jab step. So the tendency is to lift your pivot foot.
Extra pass underneath. Duterte is fouled. And will go to the line for 2.
Right now you like how CUP is trying to set up their teammates after that one-on-one show from Meneses for a couple of possessions.
Let's take another look at that previous play. Ruiz able to find Duterte underneath. Second free throw doesn't go. Dalawang lamang ng Green Eagles. Antonio for three. Yes, sir.
That was a step away from the three-point area, and Antonio has just come out smoking here in this game. 13 points total.
Here are the Green Eagles once again. Meneses kicks it out. Quebec for three. No good. Couldn't answer back. Dino. Couldn't wrangle the possession, and they give it right back to CUP. Ugto will check in for Ruiz.
I like how Dino and Antonio continuing to communicate on the floor.
Shot is up, and it's off the back iron. Oop, oop, oop. Ugto figured in that. Enciso already heading to Ugto. He was stopped by a teammate. Let's take another look at that play.
Just jostling for he got hit at the back of the head. That's why he reacted that way. But nevertheless, I think for his teammates, the concern really is this is a prime opportunity for us to get a win.
Oh,
So the last thing we want is you getting thrown out of the floor and not being able to contribute, because everything, all hands on deck for MLQU to pull off this victory.
and etong si Enciso averaging 9.8 points and 5 rebounds. Ito ang ating mga referees. Nagko-confirm muna sila. Pati si Ref Boyong sumali na rin sa conference. And they still are looking very closely. And si Boss Garchi Ferrer. And yung tatlong referees natin para sa game na to. So they are now telling our table officials kung ano yung magiging tawag.
Aren't they calling double fouls on?
Oh. Okay, so it's foul on Enciso, but an unsportsmanlike foul on Ugto. So it will be 2 shots for Enciso here on their basket, and then they will get possession.
And Ciso will be rewarded for keeping a cool head. He will get 2 free throws plus ball possession for his team, and he gets to stay on the floor.
Entes nga lang yung unang free throw para dito kay Enciso. Second one goes in.
And he gets a seat on the bench.
Papahinga na muna. Also possibly to try and not aggravate the situation. Pati rin si Ugto, pinaupo na din. Dino for 3. Yes, sir!
He never However, Dino has been set up well. He has been able to knock down that three now. 4 out of 7 in the game.
Here's Duterte. Quebec pounding his way in. And it will be a blocking foul. Ito na yung sinabi kanina sa report ni Janela, yung mga big men itong MLQU find themselves in foul trouble.
And I think teams also are really testing the bigs of MLQU. They try to attack inside. As you can see right there, another foul committed.
As Quebec misses on the free throws. That they need to convert these free throws, coach, no? So that they can get closer. Oh, nice pass, pero medyo medyo ahead lang ng konti, hindi makuha ni Classic.
Yung mga missed free throws, when you end up losing a close game, you go back and it's as simple as just really making free throws.
And tatawagan din ng foul si Dino. They are in the penalty. So, titira ng dalawang free throw. Itong si Raven Garbiles. Sorry, that's Kurt Meneses at the line. Oh, short on the first.
Well, normally if Kurt Meneses 7.0 rebounds to assist. Yung 0 rebounds normally wouldn't be surprising. But this is a guy who is averaging 7 rebounds per game. Coming off an 11 rebound outing in their last game.
Dino for 3. That's off this time. Ruiz bringing down the ball. Loterte telling him to give it to the left to no one else but Meneses, but his pass was a little too strong. Up ahead, that's De Guzman for the left. You can really show the desire of MLQU wanting to get this win today.
These are actually teams without foreign student athletes.
Oh, Meneses' three-pointer is off.
That could be a 2-for-1 opportunity for CUP.
Timeout is called on the floor. We'll be back. As we take a look at, I think she's one of the staff ng MLQU. They are currently ahead by 6, 36-30 with 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Antonio swings it over to the other side to De Guzman. Dino, iniikot-ikot nila ang bola. Alam nilang medyo may size advantage sila, but Quebec forces a jump ball and they will retain possession. 6.7 seconds on the shot clock. Dino hoists it up. Nope, gives it up in the last second. Gets it right back. Short. 10 seconds. De Guzman will get the rebound and the foul and the basket.
Well, that's another way to get 3 points. One of the smaller guys on the floor able to get the offensive rebound. De Guzman plus the foul.
So this is going to end up still as a 2-for-1. Iba lang, nauna lang yung 2 nila. Kaysa sa 1 ng CUP. So there Guzman gets his 5th point. And Coach Benedict Martin will call a timeout to draw up one last play for the first half. 7.4 seconds to go in the second quarter. We'll be back. We've got 7.4 seconds to go here in the first half as we take a look at the Spalding Legacy 1000 Ball Hour official ball for NAASCU Season 22. Ruiz will trigger the inbound. They've got 7.6 seconds to go. Ruiz gives it up. 3 is up. And it's too strong. So the Manuel Luis Quezon University Stallions will bring a 9-point lead into the second half as we take a look at the Spalding Legacy play of the game. This was that backdoor pass, beautiful backdoor pass to Yugto. And that is your Spalding Legacy 1000 play of the game. Coach Noy and I will be back for the second half. This is NAASCU Season 22. It's a 9-point lead for the Manuel Luis Quezon University at the half, 39-30 over the City University of Pasay. And it's the MLQU yung naghahabol ng kanilang unang panalo dito sa ating 22nd season ng NAASCU. Eh, samantalang itong CUP naman, they are level at 2-2. A lot of pretty good plays from both teams. But itong MLQU really showing how much they really want to win this game.
And so far, that's what they've been showing, the effort that they've been putting, looking for their first victories. You can see a 43% from the field, 40% for the Green Eagles. Both teams shooting decent from the field. Quite surprising that the Stallions are actually out-rebounding, dominating the Green Eagles 23-13. And aside from that, the three-point shooting has been working well for MLQU, 6 out of 15. A decent 40%, while for CUP from the free throw line, they've been getting to the free throw line a lot, a +9 attempt advantage for them, but only shooting 8 out of 15 from the free throw line. And if this boils down to becoming a close match, those free throws will matter.
And first possession will go to the green shirts, the Green Eagles.
So far for MLQU, it has been that tandem of Antonio and Dino combining for 25 points in the first half.
Samantalang sa Green Eagles naman, it has been Meneses with 8 and Sigaon with 7. Placido will try a 3. No. Meneses expect him to play most of the second half. Gives it up. Triple from Ruiz. Yes, sir.
That three-pointer, only the third for CUP in the game.
Here's Dino with the ball. Antonio attacks. Antonio, the layup, no good. But he gets the rebound. No look pass to Placido. And referee Garchi Ferrer saying that the foul was on the floor. Triggering the inbound. And Placido is fouled once again, this time while taking a shot.
Well, you can see also there for Antonio, when you make a shot fake, it doesn't have to be, very expressive. Just a subtle shoulder fake, more than enough to get the defense off the ground on the penetration, able to find a cutting teammate in Placido,
who misses his first free throw. And on the rebound, the basket will count, but a foul will be called on 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒.
Look how our referees here not letting go of any kind of unnecessary contact.
Quebec thought about the 3. Gives it to Meneses. Meneses on the attack. Gives it up. Ruiz for 3. Short. And 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 will be called for the offensive foul.
Have a player on the floor. That's Gaon
on the
for
floor, that's
CUP.
Gaon.
That's going to be the 4th personal foul on 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒.
Press here being shown by MLQU. Oh, that's Ruiz with the offensive foul on that screen.
The defender.
It's tricky with these handoffs. And
Oh, yeah. Actually, the defender already hit him the first time, but he readjusted, and that's where the illegal screen was called.
And we've got a report from Janela. Janela, take it away.
As we dive into the second half, the intensity is getting high from both of our teams. Halos dikitan lang ang laban between the Stallions and Green Eagles. MLQU coaches commend their players for showing a good performance on the first half. They are hoping na magtuloy-tuloy ang magandang execution ng Stallions on the remaining 20 minutes of this ball game. Joel and Noy?
And importante nga naman talaga itong laban na to para sa MLQU. They really want to get that first win after 4 losses already.
And if you want to pick up a victory, 20 minutes is not enough. You need to play the full 40 minutes.
As we take a look at that basket with the foul. Quebec going to the line.
There are multiple shots at the basket for CUP, with Quebec now with an opportunity to complete, and he completes the three-point play.
So cutting that lead down to 4. But they give up a foul in the backcourt. 4th personal on Quebec.
And also the 4th team foul for City University of Pasay.
Good defense by Ruiz. They're forcing a traveling violation. And Duterte immediately checking into the game para dito kay Quebec.
This has the potential of being a long third quarter with both teams starting to pile on the team fouls.
Here's Meneses on the attack, gives it up to Duterte for the shot. Nice shot from Duterte.
Coming in cold off the bench, Duterte with the long 2.
And showing some defense there. But Castro not minding the contact, getting the shot. Here's Gaon. Itong si Gaon, yung build niya, medyo mahaba yung galamay. No? So you can see that he has a potential. He just needs to work on his fundamentals a little bit more. As Antonio, with fancy passes, yun nga lang, mukhang sa sobrang fancy, hindi rin naaabangan ng kanyang mga kakampi.
Well, talking about long limbs, ito actually si Meneses, for his height, has long limbs. If not for that arm sleeve and the red shoes for Meneses, parang at first glance, you wouldn't be able to tell which is which.
Nice offensive rebound for Duterte. Meneses with a jumper.
Actually, really not too much flash on the game of Kurt Meneses. He just knows how to position himself on the floor and just continues to be efficient from the field.
Dino finds Placido underneath. He's up, going up and in.
Playing bully ball, nothing 𝐍𝐶UYON could do. Just really moved 𝐍𝐶UYON all the way to the basket.
Here's Ruiz. Gives it up. Gaon gets the floater to go in.
Well, usually on the handoff, you go the opposite direction, but Gaon that time went baseline.
Dino with the ball, goes up for the jumper. Mukhang itong si Dino kasi needs to be set up. Hindi niya pag-aanong kuha yung making his own shot.
Really more effective on the catch and shoot.
As 𝐍𝐶UYON is clobbered in that play. Got sandwiched between 2 white shirts. And he's on the floor.
Probably just taking a quick breather here. Got hit in the face.
Take another look at that play.
Inadvertent though. one thing for De Guzman, he did make a play on the ball.
That's
why
true.
it's just called a regular foul, even if he hit 𝐍𝐜ᴅᴅ in the face.
And 𝐍𝐜₅'s second free throw goes in, cutting that lead down to 1, 44-43. Here's Antonio asking for the screen. Gives it up to Placido. He wants this matchup. Misses on the jumper though, and it's Duterte with the rebound. Meneses pushing the pace. Stops. Gives it up to 𝐍𝐜ᴅᴅ for the jumper. It's short. Castro with the rebound. Dino over to Placido. Antonio spins. Antonio, the layup rolls out. It rolls out just like an Autobot.
And the good thing going for CUP, they've managed to hold Dino and Antonio scoreless here in the third quarter.
Meanwhile, they have gotten a bit of rhythm in their game as Meneses, he wanted to drop it off, but in front of him were all white shirts.
Well, actually, in front of him was the basket.
Oo nga pala. 4.2 seconds on the shot clock. Triggering the inbound is Ruiz. Garbiles takes the shot. No good. It's 𝐍𝐜ᴅᴅ with the rebound. Gives it up to Duterte underneath. Giving CUP the lead.
That is the importance of getting a shot up, even with the shot clock running down. You give your team an opportunity to grab those offensive rebounds.
Nice give and go. Ending up with that. Akala ko papasok na. And foul munang itatawag. It will be on 𝐍𝐜ᴅᴅ.
Right now for MLQU, it has been a struggle offensively in the third quarter. Only a total of 5 points scored for them.
Hindi ko na muna binati para madagdagan.
I wasn't talking about anybody but the score.
Placido making the first. Second one also goes in, so he has 4 of the 7 points para dito sa MLQU dito sa third quarter. Full court pressure once again. Meneses setting up the table. Garbiles. Here's Ruiz. Gets a screen from Duterte. Goes up for 3. Short. Ball ends up in the hands of Placido. Here's Antonio. Able to fish for that foul from Garbiles.
Well, the foul was on the floor, but CUP now in the penalty. So 2 free throws for Antonio.
And Antonio hits on both free throws. And they are picking up Meneses the entire court. So sabihin ko sana the entire 90 feet, pero hindi ko alam kung 90 feet ang ating court dito. Nice drop pass to Duterte for the basket and the foul.
Well, that's the thing. Even if you get that ball out of the hands of Meneses, the other teammates are still looking to set up each other. As Ruiz finding Duterte wide open underneath.
This guy Duterte, Neil Duterte, will complete the three-point play. He's got a soft touch for a big man. He did make that top of the key jumper earlier.
And he is actually the perfect big man to draw out the bigs of the other teams, especially the ones with the FSAs.
Antonio once again tried to do a nifty pass, but it bounces back. Here's Meneses. Stops for the jumper, and he is fouled by 𝐍𝐶, pleading his case. Pero si Meneses kasi paakyat. Si 𝐍𝐶 papunta sa kanya yung talon. Wala kang wala kang takas dun.
At ang problema, you hit the shooting arm.
Oo.
So that's going to mean free throws for Meneses.
Kahit pataas yung mga arms mo, no? Kung yung talon mo naman parap.
The CUP Voyager, Kurt Meneses.
Sa mga hindi nakaka-relate doon, siguro,
Google the name Meneses.
Google the name Meneses. Second one goes in for Kurt. Tulungan na rin natin, no? Of course, Meneses is the name of the former professional basketball player in the Philippines known as the aerial voyager, 𝐍ᴜᴅ Meneses. Played for Swift in Sunkist. Kahit nga yung mga brands na yun, wala na din dito sa Pilipinas. Patay ang butike doon sa tres ni Garbiles. Pero andun si Meneses to clean up the mess.
Kurt Meneses continuing to do Kurt Meneses things. 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Below his average.
Here's Meneses once again. Jumper is off, pero he gets another rebound. Mintis pa rin yung kanyang tira, and Garbiles is fouled on the tip.
You see Kurt Meneses apologizing to the bench, but the coach just acknowledging and nodding his head. Can't really fault him for his effort being able to rebound his own miss.
And akala ko isa-sub out siya, hindi pala. Talagang nag-personally, nagpumunta lang siya sa bench para mag-sorry. 9.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Second free throw. Is good for Garbiles. Many of these players from CUP seeing extended minutes of play dahil nga siyam lang sila na nasa bench. 3 seconds to go. Antonio for three. In and out. And that's it. After 3 quarters, CUP has overtaken the lead 51-47. Sorry, 52-47. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. This is NAASCU Season 22. still with us here in Novadeci Convention Center para dito sa 22nd season ng NAASCU laban ng Manuel Luis Quezon University at ng City University of Pasay. Joel Parcon pa rin po kasama ang aking partner, ang magiting na si Noy Africa. At meron din tayong tatlong courtside reporters, si Janela Manuel, Beyonce Puspus at Samantha Bustamante. Currently, lamang ng 5 ang CUP as we're beginning the 4th quarter. And they force a miss from MLQU there.
After seemingly in control in the first half, itong MLQU, CUP able to outscore them 22-8 in that third quarter to turn the tide, and now are up by 5.
Kasuyon will be called for the foul. That will be his 4th. Here's Manriza over to Dino. Getting a screen from Julian. Placido for the baseline jumper. That's in.
So we'd like to see a little more patience on the side of MLQU that time, getting a good quality look.
Garbiles. They get it to Ruiz. Ruiz has made a 3 here. Medyo James Yap-ish shot does not go. Antonio. He has been setting up the plays para dito sa white shirts. And he has been sniping whenever needed. Placido fakes. The shot is up, no good. Rebound goes to Julian for the putback.
That's now 4 points for Sean Julian.
Here's Meneses asking for a screen, but gets right past Manriza. 3, no good for Ruiz. Manriza decides to pull it out. Antonio Todino. Stolen. And that will be a foul on Antonio.
Trying to get ahead of the basketball, but came in a little too late. So that's going to be the 3rd personal foul on Antonio.
Much to the dismay of Coach Joshua Nicolas. Here's Meneses. Stops, pops, doesn't drop. Antonio. To Dino for 3. Off to the left. Meneses in a rush. Gives it up. And Gaon is blocked. And mukhang may cramps. Yugto will check into the game for Gaon.
Nevertheless, a great effort from Manriza getting the shot block.
So he will stay, si Gaon, for now. Oh, Quebec couldn't get the alley-oop. Here's Antonio. He will get a screen. Gets past Gaon. Underneath, Placido with the basket plus a foul from Gaon.
And the last time we covered itong MLQU, it was actually Dino who was taking care of the playmaking role for MLQU, but right now it's Antonio handling the basketball, and he has been very effective setting up his teammates, especially Placido.
Here is Yugto. They move the ball around. Gaon looking to attack. Gives it up to Ruiz. He's up against Placido. Nice backdoor cut and nice shot layup by Yuto.
It seemed to be a replay of a play in the first half. That excellent backdoor cut by Yugto, getting an open layup.
Antonio, he's up against Gaon once again. Switch, Yugto now on him. Loses the ball, Quebec ahead to Yugto for the layup. And that is a timeout by MLQU. We'll be back.
Go on, Pinoy!
And that is your Spalding Legacy 1000. Spalding, made for the game. Parang ano lang, no? EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Sa mga hindi nakaka-relate nun. Antonio, looking for options, gives it up to his partner in crime. They've got 5 seconds on the shot clock. Dino goes up. Almost gets a shot to go in. Oh, medyo wild yung pagtakbo nitong si Yugto. Hindi niya rin yata nakita na nandun si Gaon sa ilalim. Sa kanyang pathway.
Earlier for Dino, just unable to gain control of the basketball, had to force up a shot fading to the baseline.
So itong City University of Pasay currently enjoying a 2-point lead, 56-54. As Dino goes up for 3, no good. Ruiz with the ball. Ruiz attacks, and Ruiz will be called for the traveling.
This is going to be a grind here in the fourth quarter, as both teams not allowing each other any space.
Here's Antonio once again. That was a different kind of, I don't know if that was horns. Kasi tatlo silang nagbigay ng screens. Antonio throws it up. Rebound goes to Meneses. Meneses over to Ruiz. Back to Meneses. Yes!
Showing the strength there, the upper body strength despite the contact. Kurt Meneses still able to finish.
And that is Ruiz's 6th assist. Silang dalawa no? Magaling talaga maghanap ng mga kakampi.
So even if Ruiz only with 4 points in the game, already with 6 assists, as you said, as Meneses unable to complete that 3-point play.
Here's Manriza on the attack. The layup goes in.
This time it's Manriza joining the scoring for MLQU. It has just been the Antonio, Placido, and Dino trio for them.
Meneses back to Quebec for 3. That's short. Rebound goes to Castro. Manriza. He will be in charge of setting up the play. Enciso calling for play number 3. Enciso. Oh, stepping on the sideline was Manriza. Here's 𝐍𝐜₅. Over to Gaon. Back to Meneses. Slowly but surely, Kurt Meneses has gotten to his averages as 𝐍𝐜₅ celebrates that shot.
Now with 12 points in the game, but a really big basket for 𝐍𝐜₅.
And he will hold on to the ball here. Give it up to the main man, the Pasay Voyager. As 𝐍𝐜₅ gets back-to-back threes.
Just like that, it's an 8-point advantage now for CUP.
(64-56), 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Triggering the inbound is Enciso. Dino. Nice pass to Castro. Yes.
That time that showing that they can execute in the half court, but time is beginning to become a factor. A 6-point advantage for CUP with less than 2 minutes remaining.
Here's 𝐍𝐜₅ again from 3. Heat check there. Gaon gives it up to Quebec. Ruiz. Double dribble para dito kay Ruiz. Medyo nawala sa isip niya yun.
A tremendous job taking care of the basketball for CUP, but that's a big turnover. That's going to be their 8th against 16 for MLQU.
And trap here by Meneses and Quebec. Nauna si 𝐍𝐜₅. Pasok yung layup.
An 8-point explosion for 𝐍𝐜₅ has allowed this team to have this 8-point advantage.
And we'll be back. The score is 66-58, 8-point lead for the Green Eagles. And that will be a push on Ruiz.
Well, that was just a slight nudge, but more than enough to, if the referee did not call the push, it would have been a backcourt violation on Dino. That's why the referee decided to just call the foul.
Oh.
It's just fair.
And swarming defense by the Green Eagles. And they will review the play. The call right now is that it is Stallions basketball.
And whenever that ball has gone to Castro and CUP has double teamed him, more often than not has caused turnovers for MLQU, but they get to regain control of the basketball. 9 seconds remaining in the shot clock.
1:18 on the game clock. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 Eye in the Sky play. And they will review this.
Dino had the height advantage over Meneses, but I felt like they really forced that pass. The angle was not available as Meneses did a good job being able to protect the passing lane.
And our referees taking the chance to really check it. They're seeing it from two different angles. So we see here that's Meneses with a tip, and then yes, for me it looks clear that it's
Should
off
be
of the
green ball.
Yep. And our referee is asking for one more.
But if it's going to be the same camera angle,
Yes.
I think they're gonna see pretty much the same thing.
And they caught on a different angle. It is green ball. Good defense there. As Coach Martin will call a timeout. The score is 66-58. We'll be back. As we take a look at the huddle of the green shirts, the CUP Green Eagles, and they will opt to inbound at half court.
Coach Benedict Martin just showing how important this possession is for them, trying to protect an 8-point lead. And interestingly, they advance the basketball. You would think that they would want to have the full 24 seconds to try and burn.
I guess the point is for them to make a basket. Here's Quebec. Back to Gaon. Oh! Lost the ball, but it bounces to Meneses. Meneses attacks, drops it off to Quebec, and the basket is in.
So just serves the purpose of the timeout to get a basket for CUP. It's going to be 2 free throws still because City University of Pasay already in the penalty.
As a foul is called on Quebec, he will foul out.
He will foul out with 7 points and 3 rebounds.
Here's first free throw. Does not go for De Guzman. Probably still a little rattled.
But a lane violation.
Oh.
So
Our referees have been strict on that all day. Mintis pa rin naman.
So unable to take advantage of the opportunity. MLQU has shot a good percentage, 10 out of 14. Make that 10 out of 15.
There's a player on the floor. 𝐍ᴜᴅᴜ is down there holding onto his face. He might have gotten hit on the rebound.
And he has gotten hit quite a number of times in this game.
take a look. So there will be a review.
Didn't seem like anything intentional on the play. But the referees had to stop play because there was a player on the floor.
We've got 56.5 seconds to go in the quarter. Triple does not go for Antonio, and it's rebounded by 𝐍𝐿, and he immediately gives it up to Meneses. Meneses surveying. Gives it up. Gaon. Jump shot is up and in.
And with that basket, I believe that will be a double-double for Kurt Meneses. 15 points and 10 assists.
As Antonio with a step through, no good. And 𝐍𝐿 will just dribble to the corner and hold on to the basketball.
Well, the biggest adjustment for City University of Pasay in the second half was the ability to contain Antonio and 𝐍𝐁 in the second half, limiting them to a combined 1 point in the second half.
And so the City University of Pasay continue the woes of the Manuel L. Quezon University Stallions, winning 70-58. And as you mentioned, Coach, no, it was the second half performance of Antonio and 𝐍𝐁. They were really stymied. And etong CUP kept in step until there were key shots made by our player of the game, who is with Samantha right now. Samantha, take it away.
Joel and Noy, kasama ko ngayon ang ating Synergy Best Player of the Game na si Jomar 𝐍𝐿. Hi Jomar, matanong ko lang, ano ang naging mindset mo bago pumasok sa laro na ito, since 9 lang kayo na naglaro ngayon dahil ang iyong ibang teammates ay umuwi ng probinsya?
Ano po, yung gameplay po namin, nag-adjust lang po talaga kami kasi kulang-kulang po kami. So double effort po kami. At yung defense po namin, talagang namin pinagandaan po namin.
Follow-up question lang, paano mo gagamitin ang larong ito bilang motivation para sa mga susunod na laro ngayong season?
Double effort po sa training at guard lang po. At lagi lang po sa game plan ni Coach.
Ngayon, pagkakataon mo na para bumati sa iyong mga taga-suporta at mga nanonood sa iyo.
Binabati ko pala yung bayan ng Tansa Cavite at mga kabarangay ko, Barangay Bagtas, at mga tropa ko dyan, mga kamag-anak ko.
Once again, congrats to the player of the game, Jomar 𝐍𝐿. Noy, well?
And that is it. Our Synergy player of the game, Jomar 𝐍𝐿, leading the Green Eagles to a win 70-58 over the MLQU Stallions. They will go up to 3-2. Samantalang ang Stallions will go to 0-5 as we take a look at our Spalding Legacy 1000 play of the game. This was Jomar 𝐍𝐿 with that breakaway layup that really helped seal the win for the green shirts, the Green Eagles. And that's it for this ball game. On behalf of my partner, Coach Noy Africa, and our 3 courtside reporters, this has been Joel Parton. We still have one more game up next. It is going to be the New Era University Hunters going up against St. Clair. We'll be back after that. This is NAASCU Season 22.